next, I want to do a piece, Connotation. It's a fairly new piece in my lineup. However, Abby came and Abby made me think about the piece because the piece was written about identity and names, and she talked about her name and does she look like an Abby. And that is part of what is behind that piece. So I'm going to do that piece tonight. It's called Connotation. Your mother's hopes are in your name. Your father's legacy too. The pride and promise that is ingrained in a new seed are in your name. So are your parents' failures. Each syllable folds upon one another like an origami crane, with the hopes that you will develop wings and fly, not too close to the sun that you burn them, but close enough that you bring back things to shift the shape of your family's estate. Your career and calling were embedded in your name. You see, your mother rubbed her belly while she was pregnant with you and envisioned you crossing stages, diploma in hand, turning tassels, maybe even waving a fist, but she had never really considered that you might want to dance like Josephine, or that you might become a woman of power who refuses to cower in the face of the colonizer's seed like Angela. She didn't think that you would spend days and nights in your room writing lines that bind, break the ties that bind you to an identity, crafted and co-opted and coerced by fear, ravished by disappointment. She didn't know that you could see women's theories clearly and that you were prepared to transcend every single one of them. Instead, you got caught up in a whirlwind of trying to live up to your name while dodging the blame for your mother's aching heart. She's worried about you, you know. You see, supposedly, you're supposed to be doing something different with your life. She gave you a respectable name so some man could make you his wife. And the man will let you work his job like a hog, so there's always enough slop in the trowel for you. But you out here trying to do things different. I mean, who gave you permission to rewrite your name, to change the connotation that's been prescribed to you so that you could identify exactly who you are? I mean, what about your mother's hopes? What about your father's legacy? When they ask you this, please remind them that everything buried must die in order for a tree to be made alive. Connotation.